Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Rebuilding Portsmouth. Now, before I get into today's episode, I just wanted to say thank you. I know I say this quite a lot, but that's because I am very thankful and I don't want to let it go lapse too long between me saying thank you, because today I hit 500 subscribers, which is unbelievable. So thank you to every single one of those 500 subscribers and everyone else who's watched my videos, even if you haven't subscribed. You know, it doesn't really matter, because the fact that you're watching the videos is what's awesome to me, and that makes me very happy. And yeah, I mean, I know I probably said this stuff on the St. Pauli video earlier today, but I know not all of you watch both series, so sometimes I try to repeat important things on both episodes, which is what will be happening today. You may have noticed as well that my St. Pauli episodes yesterday and today, I think, or maybe the last couple, have gone out slightly later in the day. The reason for that is I'm just trying out some different upload times, because I sometimes worry that the St. Pauli one gets lost a little bit, or it might just be because people don't like that series as much. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, because I want to give it as much chance as possible, because it does seem that it gets less views in the pot. It's one of those things. I'm just trying it out. So anyway, let me know what you think about that as well. Right, so we are now in our third season as Portsmouth manager, and things have happened. Like, we've had a very interesting summer. Like, you know, when you're playing the game and you play your save and you're like, yeah, it's all good and that, and then all of a sudden something just clicks and you're like, oh, I'm really enjoying this save now. Well, that has happened to me, because I think we've had a summer to remember. And I don't just mean, I'm really excited about the upcoming season. I think we're going to do really well, although that might just be me being massively overconfident. Also, you're going to get a cheeky LiveCom in this game. I've decided it, because I'm a little bit further ahead of schedule with my recordings at the moment. I can do slightly less, but it actually means I can do slightly more, which means that we're going to be LiveComming the first game of the season away at Coventry City in today's episode, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be a LiveCom as well. I don't know, you'll see quite a few in a row for a bit, and then it'll be a miss a couple, and then you'll get a few more in a row. I'm trying to be more consistent with the live comms. It's just the way I have to record at the moment. Anyway, yeah, so let's actually, the first thing I want to talk about is we got offered the United States job. I'm not even kidding. I don't know why specifically that was the one country that came to us, but yeah, we got offered the United States US men's national team manager. No, like, under 21s or anything. No, it was the full first team. We got 28 grand a week they wanted us on, but I had to turn it down, purely because I didn't want to put too much clutter into one series. I will be doing a national team management series at some point, so look forward to that. I don't know with what country, or we may do a complete random thing and see what we can find out with that. Although I've also seen this database I was looking at earlier, which basically puts every single country in the world into like one giant World Cup thing. It looks quite cool. It's kind of like the International Override database. It's on FM Scout if you're interested to look that up, because I may try and do an experiment with that as well, just as like a one-off video if I get some free time to make even more videos, which seems a bit unlikely at the moment, but you never know. Anyway, let's talk about transfers, guys, because we've had a busy ass summer, and we're going to get straight into it, because that is where things have been massively moving. So I'm going to just actually, let me just see if I can just have a look at the back end of last season as well. No, okay, that has all updated. I was just checking to make sure, because for some reason a lot of it was appearing here and now it has updated over. Right, okay, so Nathan Eccleston, we talked about him coming in from Partick Thistle on a free transfer. He's more of a sort of striker, like, it's hard to explain, like a sort of striker backup, but he can play on both left and right midfield as well, and right and left wing. He's going to be a very, very useful utility player, because obviously Marcus isn't going to be able to play every game this year, so I want to have a decent backup. We also had Kieran Griffiths, who is an attacking midfielder, who is going to come in. Well, he's only 17 years old. He's one of my sort of Welsh wonder kid players that I've picked up for really, really cheap, and I'm just hoping that we can either use them or sell them on at a later date for a bit of moolah. Now, we did a trial day, because we've basically, there's so much stuff to talk about, Jesus. So we did a trial day and we picked up a couple of players, which I will talk about in a second. We also got our youth academy improved. We've got training facilities. We've increased our youth coaching budget. So we still have to be careful with our wages and stuff to make sure that we've got enough to pay for this stuff, but we are definitely improving the club. Also, we have now got Chester City as a lower league affiliate to sort of send some players to, and the board actually let me choose those, like, they didn't let me make a recommendation. They actually let me choose the club. They gave me a massive list of about 40, 50 teams, and they actually let me choose. And I actually unlocked an achievement for doing that, which was quite cool. I've never seen that on Football Manager before. never been that entrusted, obviously. But yeah, so they let me choose, and I chose Chester City because they have decent youth recruitment, just to see if they could catch anything for us. That's basically the only thing I was bothered about. Also, we are no longer affiliated with Derby County because we are now affiliated with Chelsea. And yeah, okay, I know if you don't like Chelsea or whatever, I don't particularly like Chelsea that much either because I'm a Fulham fan. It's just one of those things. But Chelsea have an amazing youth setup and means we have access to their loan players and we get them. Chelsea pay all their wages too. So I haven't actually utilised it yet, but the point is we now have that at our disposal and I'm very, very happy about that. So there is that to look forward to as well. So let's have a look at some of the players we brought in. This is Joe Wright. He is a 21-year-old centre-back. Now, he's only on 300 quid a week and we got him on a 5-year deal and you might think, well, that's a lot for a, yeah, but at 300 quid a week and there's no clauses or anything. So he could become amazing. And frankly, they reckon he's going to do exactly that. There's a lot of potential for this lad, certainly. So I'm really hoping that he can come into his own playing for us. Certainly not anytime soon, but in the under-21s, he's one for the future, and I'm really very much building for the future because that is what we're doing here. We are rebuilding Portsmouth, so we don't have time to splash a load of money around. This is another one, and this is a shame because I'm really going to have to do something about this. This is Victorian Angban, who. I say who. He sounds more like a what than a who because for some reason his name sounds like an antique. Oh, well, so you've brought in a Victorian Anbang. Fantastic. But yeah, he's an Ivorian, I think. Yeah, he's from Côte d'Ivoire. Yeah, he's Ivorian. He's an attacking midfielder. The irritating thing is he needs a work permit, which was really irritating because it's like, well, why is he on a trial day for us if we can't sign him? But the thing is, we have signed him. The problem is he can't play, so we have to loan him out. Unfortunately, I've not managed to find a loan for him yet either. But again, he's got very, very good potential, and that is the main reason I'm interested in him. However, I worry that he's not going to be able to develop that much unless we can find a decent loan for him. And it's going to have to be a foreign loan because he can't play in England at the moment, which is a pain in the tits. But it's just one of those things. I will be coming back to talk about this in a minute. But first, I want to talk about Brett Hampton, who is another free transfer that I picked up just floating around in, I think we got him on those, you know, those England trial day, not trial days, like the released player, no, I think it was the England trial day. We picked up Brent Hampton, £105,000, only on 400, sorry, his value rather, £425 a week, you know, only a 2-year deal, but the fact is he's 18 years old, he's useful backup in that central midfield role. Yeah, he's not fantastic yet, but the point is he could still be quite a decent player. And again, it's one for the future. They're not on big money, they're on long contracts on that low money, which means that we can get plenty of money for them if we sell them, so I'm really, really pleased with the business we've done going in. Now, the two big signings that I'm really, really happy about, and possibly when I spend a little bit, maybe too much, I don't know, we'll have to see. I noticed that our left attacking mid-side, where Bartram plays and where Ricky Holmes plays, except Holmes has now left the club, as you can see here, because look, so Ben Chorley's gone, Taylor's gone, Poker's gone as well, and I'll explain why in a sec. Nielsen's gone, Ricky Holmes has gone, and then we've got a load of players going out on loan as well. But I really, really wanted a quality left winger so that we could have Jed Wallace on the right and one that's equally as good on the left-hand side. And this is where he comes in. This is Gareth Bale. No, it's Kenneth McAvoy. Now, those of you, and I mean a very small amount of you, that would have watched my Rebuilding Fulham series on FM14, and there must be like 10, 15 of you, because I literally had 10, 15 subscribers at the time, may remember we signed him for my Fulham save, and he looks like Gareth Bale. It's ridiculous. He's so similar looking to Gareth Bale, and if he's half as good, I'll be bloody pleased. Point is, he can play naturally in either sort of left side of midfield or left wing. And look at these stats. So yeah, his crossing could be a little bit better, but we can get him to work on that. Acceleration is decent. He's pretty pacey. Stamina isn't bad. Passing, fairly good. Technique is superb. Flair, not bad. Off the ball, not bad. Work rate, could do a bit higher. Decent dribbling as well. And a first touch isn't awful either. Point is, he's a 3.5-star player. And that absolutely shits all over what else we got. Look at that. That is a massive jump. And hey, I think he's going to be decent. He's a leading player for most League One side, which means he's definitely one of the better players in this league. And I'm very, very pleased to have him on a year-long loan from Spurs. Now, I got him quite early. I mean, I did all my business in June. I got it all out the way early because I wanted to make sure that we got some good deals. And the one I'm really, really pleased about is, as great as Wes Fogden was for us last season, and he was, make no mistake about it, awesome. he's not that great. And I feel that maybe if we'd had someone slightly better in his role, we could have maybe kicked on a bit more. And that was one area I really wanted to target. And this is what I came up with. This is Sam Mantum. And he came to us from Walsall, who just missed out on promotion. So interestingly, it's a strange move for him, but we paid the money. We coughed up £550,000, which is a huge sum of money for a League One club. In fact, it's by far the biggest signing we've made in the entire series so far. But look at these stats for the role. Anticipation 14, composure 13, decisions 13, off the ball 12, teamwork and vision 16 and 14, technique 13, long shots 14. Oh baby, because you know how I love a long shot. And you saw what Wes Fogden did from that role. He only had 7 long shots. This guy has 14, finishing 11, first touch 13. He's a great player. He's not the paciest, but he's got decent stamina, decent strength, decent natural fitness, in fact very decent natural fitness, and he is ours. And he's only 24, so there is still potentially a little bit of room for improvement. Could potentially be a 4-star player. So as you can see, Gary Gardner can actually play that role. Oh wait, sorry, what we're talking about. Let's go to attacking midfield centre. So there you go. I think he's better than a 2.5-star player in that role, for me, anyway. But yeah, so he is definitely the one to play that role for us, and I'm looking forward to trying him out today. So yeah, that is the signings that we've made. I apologise, this is probably going to be a massively long episode, but it's just one of those things really, isn't it, guys? And as we say, going out, we've got quite a few players. Now, in pre-season, we played a few friendlies, and I was massively shocked with some of the results we got in these friendlies. So I scheduled a couple to bring us in some extra moolah, one of them which was against Anderlecht, and we beat them 3-1. John Marcus with 2 and 1 for Kenneth McAvoy. Then we beat Gosport Borough 7-0, Marcus getting 1, Jed Wallace with 2, Nathan Dodd, one of our youngsters, who's already been subject... No, wait, not him, that's someone else, what I'm talking about. He's got a hat-trick in this game, coming off the bench, and then Gary Gardner also got one. We also beat Bogdan Regis 5-0 with Bartram, Hanley, Wallace, Webster and Westcar scoring. Then we beat Everton in a friendly, which is crazy, with Marcus, Fogden and Eccleston on the score sheet. Ross Barkley played, so this is not like it was a particularly weak Everton side, but we still beat them. We did then lose to Chelsea in our sort of arranged friendly with Kevin Gamiero, Gamero scoring 2 for Chelsea in that game. And then we beat Hayesgate. I wanted to get a little bit of a confidence boosting game right before the start of the season, and we thumped Hayesgate 10-0. Headley Blair opening the scoring, then Rakawamwe. Right, Rakawamwe. Genuinely, if he starts to become awesome, which I feel that he may well do, and starts to hold down a role in this team, I'm going to have to start saying things like there's the right way, the wrong way, and the Wakaram way. Also, I found myself accidentally calling Rakavlamway the other day, so yeah, he's got a great name, and I really think he's going to be a quality player. Nick Orford also got us 2 in this game. John Marcus scored 4. Connor Chaplin and Nathan Eccleston with the other goals. In our final game, we beat our affiliate Chester 2-1 with Barkhuizen getting both the goals, which brings us to today. And the system we're going to be playing. Now. Because we don't really have a lot to go on, because it's the start of the season, and we don't really know how Coventry are going to play, I'm going to just... yeah. We're going to turn off play wider, because I felt that we sometimes got caught out down through the middle of the back, and maybe if we can keep things a little bit tighter, we can stop conceding so many silly goals, basically. We are away from home, so we're going to probably set up with a drop deeper kind of system. Well, actually, I can look at that in a sec when we go into the match preview thing, can't I, what we're talking about? Let's go into the match preview now. Yeah, so they are playing a sort of 5-3-2. Ooh, Louis Van Gaal would be pleased with you guys. Right, so I'm probably still going to... Zach Clough punished us last season, so we are going to drop a little deeper against them. We're going to stick with our high tempo, but maybe not close down quite as much. Turn off that. Run at defence. Right, yes, we're going to go with that. It's quite a simple one. All the other tactical stuff is still the same. We're nice and fluid in it because we've barely changed things at all. Is there anything else that I really wanted to change specifically? No, I think that's about it for now. I apologise if I've left some glaring out. Let's just do a quick pick because we've got a massively changed side. Right, so what I want to do is Griffiths? Kieran Griffiths, really? Where is he? Oh wait, no. Let me just turn off the those, because I'm fairly certain that these guys would have gone into our starting sort of team. So Mantum's been put there. No, I don't think so. Mantum... Ooh. No, I don't think he's good in that position. And we're going to go with... Ooh, who should we go with? In the middle of the pitch. We're going to go with... No, Gary Gardner's injured, which is irritating. But I'm thinking Glenn Close. We're going to bring in Glenn Close. Finally released from the asylum after making a coat out of puppies. He is back and ready to be in the middle. Maloney, Webster, Watmore, Hanley, Joe. Right, okay. So the other thing I wanted to try and do this year, which I may not start with him today, is I'm going to start giving Alex Bass more game time. We got rid of Michael Polk. The aim of that was to bring in Alex Bass because I think he's got a lot of quality. He's only 17, but I think he's a better second choice goalkeeper than Monty George is, to be honest. But since I can't be asked, I need to change some of the statuses and move some people out of our under 21s and move some people back into the under 21s as well. So yeah, that is the team that we're going to go with today. Wait, no, not Marcus is going to start up front. Eccleston, we can bring him off the bench to give him his first game for us because he's not particularly fit at the moment. Right, so that is probably how we're going to go with this one. Although, if they really reckon that Kieran Griffiths is good enough to play in that role already for us, then I'm pretty damn pleased with that. Never know, maybe we could blood a new hero for us this year. Anyway, that is going to be the way we're going to start for this game. Right, let's get into the game before this episode goes on for way too long. Right, we've got a lot of numbers to give. I promise I will be giving Alex Bass some more game time, but I'll figure that out in the next episode. This is going to be a bit of a sort of feeler episode for us to sort of figure our way back into the league, because as confident as I am with the players we've got this season, I still worry for games like this. Away from home at Coventry, I just think that we've got a little bit more quality this season. The likes of Mantum and McAvoy, and a bit more quality off the bench with Hampton, Eccleston, Griffiths. It's Miles. Oh, also, yeah, Miles Story. You notice he's still here. They wanted 800k for him. I don't really need Miles Story, but I decided, why the fuck not? Let's go and offer him. Oh, what was it? We got him on loan for another season. Swindon were quite happy to let Miles Story come to us on loan for a third year. And I actually got to pay, we're only paying 40% of his wages this year, so beautiful. So it's just given us a little bit more, even more backup in the team, which is just perfect. We've got some real options now. I think we've got nice amount of quality on the bench. Let me just check what position Brett Hampton actually plays. I can't remember. Is he centre mid? Right, he is good. That's good to see. A lot of young talent, and I'm really pleased with the team that we're starting to assemble now. So hopefully we can make a bit of a splash today. And they're pretty confident about the way things are going to go. So we're just going to jump straight in and get going in this game. Hopefully we won't get our asses handed to us and I'll look like a right bellend. Let's get things going. Okay, right. So here we go. Ball out on the right-hand side. It's Maloney. Maloney whips it across it. Oh, McAvoy. I thought he was going to get his first goal within 2 minutes. Drops it back. Uh-oh. Looks like we've lost out here. Hopefully we're not going to get caught through the middle this time. It looks like we've managed to compact things down enough, although there's a man free on the right-hand side if oh, they found him. Oh, they haven't! Maloney does well there to Jed Wallace. Jed Wallace gets the ball into the centre here, whips it all the way across to Kevin McAvoy, and the ball is going to go to Raheem Hanley. Can Hanley find a decent cross? Go on, Raheem. Ah, he's lost the ball. And, oh, everyone's losing the ball here. This is not good for them. Oh, it's Maloney out wide. Can he whip it across? Whips it all the way across, and it's John Marcus that's off the crossbar, and it's not in the net. It is in the net. Who scored? John Marcus. Oh, it's taken him all of 3 minutes to start things off just how I wanted them to. I tell you. I am going to work on some more stuff to do with set pieces. I did a little bit more research to do with tactical stuff on the forums. I was reading FM base like crazy earlier, because I am curious to see if we can figure out a way to stop conceding as many goals from set pieces. I feel we've done that a little bit, but I want to really cast a tight defensive unit from those. And I think zonal marking is the way to go, but I want to do that from free kicks as well. Oh, that's a little bit unlucky, actually, from Coventry City, but Marcus will claim it, and I will take it. 4 minutes on the clock, though, and we are a goal up here at Coventry. Marcus, get it out wide. Oh, that's poor. Hanley's actually got it, though. Whips it all across. Jed Wallace. Oh, that should have been 2-0. That should have been 2-0 to Pompey. 5 minutes in, and we should be 2 goals to the good away at Coventry City. Now, okay, we'll just make that change. We'll close them down then. That's fine. Hopefully, God, our tactics look like they've been spot on so far, but that is a very, very small sample size of how things are going. If we can get a win away at Coventry on the opening day, I'll be very, very pleased with the way things have been going. They've had a shot there, but look at the way we're dominating the possession in this game. That is good. If we could just do a bit more with it. Wallace with the free kick, with the corner rather. Whip down the field, but Partington is there. Well done, captain. It's Glenn Close now. Oh, he's lost the ball. Maybe we should have played. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, why did he play it so wide? I hope Jones doesn't just smash this into the middle of the pitch and they score from it. That would be annoying. Whips it downfield for Marcus, whose flick on goes to no one. Jones is about to get back in position now, thankfully. Right, ball flicked over the top. Marcus comes onto Mantum here. Surely not. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, no, it's gone in the net. Is that John Marcus? Oh, it's a Willis own goal for Coventry City. Coventry 0, Pompey 2 here at the Ricoh Arena. What the hell happened there? Lovely flick on from Marcus. Mantum waited a little too long and was tackled, and oh my days. That was a poor goal to concede for Coventry. I can imagine I'd be pretty pissed if we conceded a goal like that. So let's just get things in at half-time and be 2-0 up, and we can kind of take it from there, because we are doing very, very well today. Coventry 0, Portsmouth 2. Little fortunate to have the second goal. Maybe a little fortunate to have the first goal, but I think I'm very, very pleased. We created a decent number of chances. Wallace missed that sitter, so we could have maybe even had a third goal. Really, really pleased for us. This is the sort of game that we would have struggled at last year. That's just how it is. But we're looking good. Now, we have dropped deeper. We're closing down more. Hey, play wider. I thought I'd turn that off. Let's just turn that off for now. Let's just be a little bit more disciplined, just for now, because I don't want to screw this up in the second half by overdoing it and end up conceding a couple of goals. I want to try and see if we can push on, maybe grab a third. If we get a third before sort of 60 minutes, then I'll be very, very pleased. But it's not a requirement of this game. Let's just tell them to, I don't know, just tell them to concentrate. Looking confident. There's nobody with the yellows there, which is good to see. And we'll make some substitutions around about the 65-minute mark. I'll make a couple because we've got a few extra bits of quality on the bench, and that's what I like to see. Right, Clark with the throw-in. Zach Clough whips it across for Haynes, and that should be cleared by Webster. That's a poor clearance from Webster. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us here. And a Tuhu on the edge of the box. Clough, and that is 2-1. Zach Clough, again, he just punishes us every time we play against him. As much as I've tried to mark him out the game in times, although I haven't actually done that today, maybe we should. How did he not win the ball there? But the point is, they have got a goal back here at the Ricoh, and they've had enough chances to probably deserve a goal, maybe. But I think we probably could have had more. So let's just get to 70 minutes before we make any substitutions now. Oh, right, okay, maybe we're about to score here. Close. Hanley, please get out of the way. I can't see what's happening on the pitch. Close. Please don't lose the ball. Oh, what a strike. What a strike. Oh. Ben Close striking fear into puppies. I'm going to drop the 101 Dalmatian jokes now. I can't help it though. But what a strike. Gets the ball up on his chest, takes it out of his feet and leathers that. And that is a fantastic goal. And that is the perfect time for me to make some substitutions. So let's just stop right there before anything else has a chance to happen. Right, who do we want to bring on? Partington's looking a little bit worse for wear. So I'm going to say Brett Hampton. Let's give him his debut. Why not? Although I do need to check whether he's best for ball-winning midfielder or box-to-box, though, before I start making more substitutions like that. I'm going to bring on Nathan Eccleston here for John Marcus as well, just to give him his first appearance for us, because he's going to need some game time, because I think he's got some real quality as well. So, Coventry 1, Pompey 3. What have we got for the last 20 of this game? Hopefully we won't screw this up entirely. We can't really drop any deeper, so that one's kind of out of the question. What can we do instructions-wise that will make this easy? I don't want to close down too much more, although, because that could drag us out of shape. Let's just use a slightly tighter marking. That might allow us to get a bit closer to the likes of Zach Clough. Oh, here we go. Jones with the ball up, and surely that's not going to go all the way through. No, it's not. Oh, hang on, here's close. Mantum. Can he provide a decent pass? Out to McAvoy. Get it over to the wicker. There we go. Raheem Hanley. Can he whip a decent ball? And he can. It's Jed Wallace at the far post. And that looks like 4-1 to Portsmouth. Oh, he's offside. Oh, come on, Jed. You're better than that. I thought we were about to wrap up what would be an absolutely excellent performance. But alas, no. I think we probably are still going to win this game. But there's no... Oh, Adam Webster's looking exhausted. Maybe we should get him off. How exhausted is he? Jesus, that is really quite knackered. We don't have a centre-back on the bench. And Partington's come off. Jed Wallace is looking a little bit knackered on the right. Yeah, let's bring on Miles Story to play on right mid. Just for the last 10 minutes of this game. Hopefully we won't get an injury. But I think we're pretty much safe from that at the moment. And it looks like that's going to be it for this one. Coventry... Oh, wait, no, maybe one last sting in the tail. No, it's been cleared. And Ben Close... Well, I think we probably could have won this one 3-0 if it wasn't for Ben Close's error. But one of those things, you know, we're 3-1 winners away at Coventry on the first day of the season, and that is the perfect start. Literally, I couldn't have asked for a better performance away from home. We looked really comfortable in that game. We never really looked like losing, and that makes me very, very happy. And of course, good to see Marcus get off the score sheet onto the score sheet in the first game of the season. I'm going to cut it short. Well, not cut it short because it's probably quite long. We're probably well into the 20 minutes now, guys. So in the next episode, I will join you guys at the end of August for a match into the unknown, which will be the game. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll show you that game. We might do a bit of squad rotation for that one, so we can try out some of the youngsters in that game, and that might well be live-commed as well. I think I may well live-com that one too, so look forward to that. Anyway, guys, if you've enjoyed this and look forward to the new year, and hopefully we can get ourselves promoted, then please feel free to drop a like on the video, and if you'd like to even more than that, please feel free to subscribe to my channel for more Rebuilding Portsmouth every night in your inbox. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.